is verse 2 and 11. Wherefore remember that ye, being in time past Gentiles in the flesh, who are called uncircumcision.
Now, who are the Gentiles in the flesh? Who is this talking about?
The northern kingdom.
Okay, right. Read.
By that which is called the circumcision in the flesh made by hand.
All right. So it says, wherefore remember you being in time past Gentiles in the flesh, who are called uncircumcision. So who is the uncircumcision? Northern kingdom. By that which is called the circumcision in the flesh made by hands. Who is the circumcision? Okay, now keep that in the context of the whole thing we read. Alright, don't lose train of thought on what we're going into. So who is this going into? Northern kingdom, southern kingdom. Circumcision, uncircumcision. Jews, Gentiles. Jews, Greeks. Alright, read verse 12.
That at that time ye were without Christ.
Alright, when were they without Christ? When they were going through what period of time? We learned it in history. Known as what? Slavery, but it's a word that they use in historical, in history.
Transatlantic slave trade?
No.
Captivity?
No. Well, captivity, everybody. No. It's a time period. They were what type of Jews? Hellenistic. Y'all ever heard that term before?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I remember learning it in high school. I didn't understand it, but now I get it. Right. They were Hellenized Jews, or Hellenized individuals. All right. The young gentlemen in the back, they learn it now, or they used to teach us that. So it says, at that time you were without Christ, meaning they didn't have the chance to learn about Christ. Why? Because they were Hellenized. They were learned in the ways of the Grecians. Remember during the time of Maccabees, we couldn't worship, couldn't profess ourselves at all to be Jews? All right, read.
Being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel.
They were aliens from the commonwealth of Israel. Read.
And strangers from the covenants of promise. Having no hope and without God in the world.
Also going into what? What happened between Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom? What did the Most High say to do with Northern Kingdom? Okay. But what else? Did we deal with each other, Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom? What did the Most High say?
Separate.
Okay. Elaborate. That's a certain word I'm looking for, or scripture. They were what? What were they? They were
cut off.
There you go. They were cut off. Let's get that in Hosea. Hosea 8 and I won't let him alone. Yeah, 4. Hosea 8 4.
The book of Hosea, chapter 8, verse 4. They have set up kings, but not by me. They have made princes, and I knew it not. Of their silver and their gold.
Yeah.
Have they made them idols?
Have they made them idols? Read.
That they may be cut off.
That what?
That they may be cut off.
That's what happened. They kept going into idolatry. They were cut off. They were cut off. All right. That's why it says they were aliens and they were strangers for the commonwealth. Understand that?
Yep.
All right. Let's go back. Read verse 13.
Verse 13.
Hold on. It says that at that time you were without Christ, being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel and strangers. What do we read about them becoming strangers? Got James 1 and 1. I'm talking about in the history. Let's go to Obadiah 1 and 12. Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 12.
The book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 12. But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother, in the day that he become a stranger.
In the day what?
In the day that he become a stranger.
The day that he became a stranger. The day that he became a stranger. Read.
Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of the destruction.
Read.
Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress.
So, all right, now let's go back. Ephesians.
Verse 13.
Verse 13.
Book of Ephesians, chapter 2, verse 13. But now in Christ Jesus, ye who sometimes were far off are made nigh by the blood of Christ.
You see, there was sometimes a fall off. In the past, they were cut off. In the past, they were made strangers. They were cut off from the covenant. All right, the two kingdoms. Remember, it split.
Yeah.
Most I was only dealing with southern kingdom. Read.
For he is our peace, who has made both one.
So it says he is our peace. Because what is the prophecy between northern kingdom and southern kingdom? What's the prophecy?
We should come back together.
Right, but what was going on before that? There was what?
They would be splitting and going through captivity.
Right. But what else? Go to Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 14. Zechariah 11 and 14.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 11, verse 14. Then I cut asunder mine other staff, even bands, that I might break the brotherhood between Judah and Israel.
You see that? He gonna break the brotherhood between Judah and Israel. There was division. There was no peace between those two. Why was there no peace? Isaiah 11 and 13.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 11, verse 13. The envy also of Ephraim.
The envy of Ephraim, read,
shall depart. And the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah. And Judah shall not envy Ephraim.
No, read that again.
And Judah shall not vex Ephraim.
Right. So they were envious towards us, and we would vex them. All right, y'all see that? That's why there was no peace. There was hatred between them. Even today, that's why you got what's the name of the gangs? Northern Kingdom.
MS-13.
There you go. Yeah.
MS-13.
MS-13. All that. Then you got amongst Judah, you got Crips, Bloods, but we don't roll together. We don't roll together. That's Judah vexing Ephraim, and them being envious of us. All right, let's go back to Ephesians. That's why there was no peace.
Verse 14. For he is our peace, who has made both one, and has broken down the middle wall of partition between us.
Right. What's that middle wall of partition? What was it before?
No peace. It was envy and envy and strife.
Envy, strife, hatred, and there was a
vexation.
Right, and there was a physical split. There was two kingdoms, right? Remember, you said kings for the northern kingdom, kings for the southern kingdom. There was a literal split in the kingdoms. All right. So from there, go to Ezekiel 37 and 22. Ezekiel 37 and 22.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 37, verse 22. And I will make them one nation in the land upon the mountains of Israel, and one king shall be king to them all. And they shall be no more two nations, neither shall they be divided into two kingdoms anymore at all.
See that? So that's what that's going into. The middle wall of partition was that split. Christ said there'll be no more two kingdoms. That's what that's going into.
Okay.
Make sense?
Makes sense.
All right, the rest of y'all brothers understand that?
Yes,
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this and join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.